Hey guys, again, thank you very much for tuning in. This is part 2 of the mini getaway series between Jenny and I, where we went to Sewickley, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, pretty much northwest of Pittsburgh. We are going to talk about the chocolate and coffee convention that happened in the Monroe Convention Center. Thank you very much for tuning in to part 2. We hope you enjoyed part 1 very much, and we hope you enjoy part 2 just as much. Please enjoy. Woke up the next day kind of early. It was kind of nice waking up too, it's really relaxing.
In a new space.
Had some coffee, sat outside for a second, enjoyed the coffee, enjoyed seeing the pony. And then we easily packed up, did all that, did everything she asked. And then we went to the chocolate and coffee convention, which Jenny was really hyped for going in. Hyped.
Those are my favorite things, is chocolate and coffee. So I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be such a good time. We pull up in the parking lot. Some lady tries to fight us.
Some lady did try and fight us for a parking spot, which, one, she was past the parking spot.
Yeah, she had drove past the parking spot. I assumed she wanted to back up, but we were just like, okay, this guy's pulling out, so we're going to take it. She was not happy about that. And so already not off to a great start. So
and we didn't stay in the parking spot. We left that parking spot because we did not.
We weren't trying to die or
she
get
got
our
out of
slashed.
her car to yell at me. So yeah, I was like, I don't trust this lady not coming back to do something. She was just having
a bad day. I don't get it.
To each your own.
But we waited in the line and we got in and we got to go
espresso
complimentary cups.
Also, how much did you pay to get the ticket?
So it was about I want to say $35 a ticket. So a little pricey for a vendor fair, because when they have the fall fests and things around here, Christmas markets in Johnstown, that's typically free to just walk around.
Yeah.
So $35 per ticket was already a lot to go in and walk around and see vendors. And so with each cup you got a free
ticket.
Donut, some kind of voucher. So they had donut and crepes, and we didn't know that they had multiple options because we both got the donut. It was too sweet for Nicholas. He's just sweeted out that weekend, I guess. And
well, it's not that the donut was good and the chocolate on top of it was good. It's just I'm not.
You like the Bavarian cream instead of the icing.
I'm not an icing and donut person.
I thought it was really good, but I could not have a second one. It was very, very sweet.
Yeah.
So that was basically the biggest free thing we got, because after that we tried wine, which was we were able to try different samples of wine, so it was cool. We ended up buying wine from this guy because the packaging was super cute. It was very sweet and delicious, fruity sangria wines.
You should have some wine tonight.
We should. So, and we're not big drinkers, but it was cute. It was the Black Dog was the name of it. So shout out Taylor Swift, but also we love animals. So the fact that it was dog themed was
really
very
dope.
Cute, and it was good. So we're like, okay, we'll buy this because we came all the way here.
$17 wasn't that crazy?
Yeah, but he let us try multiple ones. It's not like he gave us a drop and was like, okay, that's your sample. We were able to sample different things. There was a vegan chocolate place, and their samples was
minuscule,
a shard. A blade of chocolate. It was minuscule. And I was like, oh, okay. Some places weren't even offering.
The vegans, man.
Yeah. Some places weren't even offering free samples. The espresso martinis were $11. I don't even think you could try that.
The honey place was okay. It's a little scoop. Their sample's okay.
Some of them was literally just a mouse.
Well, that one
bite.
cake person.
The bundt cakes, it was literally a cube of cake. Not even a slice. Think the pizza party that you had in elementary school, but half of that.
No, think of the papers that they cube out, they line out papers. Think of a cube from that.
A centimeter by centimeter size.
Yeah.
Cubic centimeter cake sample. The tiniest samples I've ever seen in my life. Some were better than others. We got a full pecanut from the one candy place.
And
but then we bought the Pecanettes, and it was a whole box for $10, but it only came with 6.
Yeah. It only came with, I thought it came with more, like 2 like layers.
Yeah, I thought it would be like rose almost or something.
Did we check to make sure it wasn't a second row?
No.
I
don't think so, because half of the whole container is like plastic, and then they just have them like set on top.
Yeah.
So there was also the iced coffee. What was it? Vietnamese. Like it was sweetened condensed milk and coffee. That was a decent size.
It was
like a
$5 for a thing.
It was a shot glass size sample for free, and then it was about like a container for $5, which is on par with the prices. Like Roots juices are about that much. Yeah. So that wasn't bad. But overall, with the amount of money I paid, the sizes of the samples.
The lines
just to get the samples.
With that one big chocolate place that you bought the pretzel sticks from, those were okay. They gave you multiple samples.
They gave pretzels and hot chocolate to try, so I like them as well.
And then that one guy with the where I like the lime white chocolate thing that I had, that was a good sample size too.
Yeah.
There's definitely some with good sample size that's worth trying out.
But some places, like I said, didn't have samples, and some of them were just so minuscule.
Yeah, it's like, just don't give me a sample.
It's more insulting to give me a freaking mouse crumb sample than just don't do them. And my even bigger complaint, we did buy wine. However, I feel like there was more alcohol vendors than there were like chocolate or coffee, to be honest. Like I feel like it was the chocolate like alcohol and coffee festival, because there was just so many of those.
Yeah, because people are alcoholics, or people were alcoholics and now we're not alcoholics, and now they're really just trying to push the alcohol back on the people.
Yeah, and
I feel like it should have been strictly just coffee and
I just don't know why there was so much. Like I wouldn't even mind 1, 2, or 3, but there had to be like at least 5 different places. Also,
don't forget about the bourbon fudge place we tried out.
Yeah, so that I understand. It was alcohol-infused fudge. Okay, that's still chocolate. Yeah. That I get.
And that was really good.
Yeah, it was delicious. We might order that.
That was really good.
Yeah, and still like a little like mouse bite sample, but at least we could try both of the flavors they had.
Yeah, and it's fudge. I'm not trying to have too much fudge.
Yeah. Well, I could eat the whole jar, but...
And there was one main event that was free. That was really cool.
The chocolate fountain.
Chocolate fountain.
Yeah. And they let you take like little marshmallows and pretzels and
chips, even
potato chips and stuff to try with the chocolate. But again, you had to wait in a super long line.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I was just.
But you could also took as much as you wanted and then really stack that shit up.
Maybe. I just wasn't impressed overall with the lack of chocolate and coffee vendors and samples. How much I paid to get in there. They sold too many tickets. There was way too many people in there, in my opinion. It was just
also
less than expected.
Was there more vendors, you think? Because there's like a whole nother side. I mean, I know there was a tattoo convention going on, so I didn't know how much was like
going on.
How much was coffee and chocolate and whatever like the other convention was that I didn't want to interfere with.
Well, yeah, I think those are separate tickets. So on the other side they had that convention, because the chocolate coffee festival was just that day, but the tattoo convention was all weekend.
Okay, and like because I remember like there was that like they had tables set up. I didn't know if there was more vendors. Did we check that? There wasn't really that many vendors in there. I think we looked at all.
So the other section of the convention center that wasn't the other half, the tattoos. Yeah. Was the VIP section, which was literally just like chairs and tables for the people who paid like an extra $10 to get in. Okay, I gotcha. And then there was a few vendors, like the crepe people. We couldn't try their crepes because we had 2 of the same voucher. Yeah. So
I was like, is this the like crepe thing? Is it free? He's like, no, you need a voucher. I was like, okay.
Well, we only got
the donuts.
The donuts. So
I want to start a petition.
Okay.
I'm starting a petition. Especially if you have to pay $35 to get in.
Yeah.
No more windows, doors, or whatever tables. Get them out.
I'm so sick of those people.
Yeah, I'm so sick of, like, if it's free, you have to pay to get in, whatever, sure. Yeah. Cause
I get that because they're trying to sell something, but I paid money. I'm not paying to try and be sold windows.
A window. Yeah, like get out of here. Like, I'm sorry.
It has nothing to do with at least, like, have, like, I don't know, like, coffee, chocolate themed windows or something. Like, you have nothing to do with it.
Or give out, like, free chocolate
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sell your windows.
And
Why
that's
are
like
you
windows.
here?
Yeah, why are you here? Get these windows, doors, whatever, out of here.
At least
They do
alcohol
not need
is
to be
edible.
Yeah. Oh, hey, sign up so we can give you 50 million phone calls for this potentially free
yeah, you
whatever
sign up
window.
for the giveaway, and then they never ever stop calling you, whether you want or not.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, get him out of here. No, you should
Yeah.
not be here. Yeet out of here.
Yeet out of here.
Yeet out of here. Get out of here. This is ridiculous. But then, after we left a semi-disappointing, mostly disappointing, coffee and chocolate festival, we went to the Monroe Mall because I wanted to, just walk around the mall. We have a mall here, but it could be better.
We had to boost my mood because I was just
Definitely had to boost Jenny's mood.
not having the best time.
So we get in the mall. Sadly, more window vendors, but whatever. It's a mall. Yeah, I expected. We walked around a little bit, but we were mainly there for a museum, and it was a kind of, I forget the name of the dude's museum, main museum part it was, but it's about
it was the Dead something museum. It was
the
like
guy who
zombie
created
themes,
Dawn
like
of the
Day of the
Dead,
Dead, Dawn of the Dead, like all that stuff.
and like what inspired, and it had a lot of cool pictures of like cosmetics and costumes and
They had real props.
Yeah, real props that they used in the movies, and how like they used the Monroe Mall, like where they used it, like the scenes, and they really broke it down. They
shot everything.
And they broke down like the actors in these movies, and they even had like famous handprints and signs.
Yeah. They came back and made a handprint wall with red paint, so it looks like bloody handprints, which was really cool.
And that was only about $8, so it wasn't too bad. And as you get to see, it's really cool seeing like a little part of history, and some old pictures of the Monroe Mall. Yeah. You even got to sit down out on those airplane seats or movie theater seats or some type of seats.
Yeah, it wasn't huge, but if you actually did sit and read everything, it would definitely be worth the $8 you paid.
Yeah, for sure. You learned a little bit, and learned a little bit like the history of the mall, and it makes you want to like look in the mall a little bit more. And other than that, then we walked around. We just got some small things. Stopped at some stores that we don't have over here. Looked for some
like anything.
Yeah, looked for some pictures for some clothes for an announcement pictures coming up, and it was just really cool. Just really cool to walk around, just kind of escape and lift up spirits. You didn't buy nothing, sadly, but you did a lot of window shopping.
I love shopping. I just try to not overconsume because I like stuff.
Yeah, definitely could have stopped that. But we also had like a little. We didn't want. My mom was watching. My mom. My mom. Well, future mother-in-law. Yeah. was watching the dogs. Didn't want to keep her watch them for too long. Yeah. So we made sure we couldn't check everything out. But it was really nice.
We saw a lot.
Yeah,
we saw a lot in the day and a half that we were out of town.
And it was nice. And then we drove home, and the drive home wasn't too bad. It was nice again. But we wanted to make sure that we had a camera, some sort of dash cam for our drives, because there has been some videos recently.
Due to the 2 accidents we've experienced this year, and also the insurance fraud video that went viral.
So that really screwed.
Being extra cautious. Yeah. So we will probably end up posting a little bit of the footage, just because Pennsylvania is really pretty.
And yes, people that watch us outside Pennsylvania can kind of.
And maybe we'll include the bad drivers too. We'll get them.
There were some bad drivers. So we have an announcement to make. I know it's hinted at a little bit the ender of this podcast, but Jenny and I are officially engaged. No date for the wedding just yet.
Not yet. Pics to be posted soon.
Early stages. Yeah, pics to be posted soon.
This is a special exclusive announcement for those who actually listen to this.
Devin Arndt, your shout out. We know you listen. Colin,
how do you say his name?
Honorano.
There you go.
Colin, we know you're listening too.
Yeah, our PF peeps.
But they already know, so it doesn't matter.
Most people that matter to us personally, our closest friends and family already know. So
yeah, so we just the pictures are for everybody else, friends and stuff that we don't communicate with.
Our biggest fans.
Yeah, our biggest fans, our huge community. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. This was Small Town Johnstown podcast. We just want to give out a little bit of our past. We're trying to maybe start giving some more reviews about places that we go to and visit.
Outside of Johnstown. Because how do you think this experience would have been in Johnstown? Like, I feel like a coffee chocolate festival here would have been cheaper.
I think it would have been better.
Cheaper or free and better.
Yeah, it would have been better because O'Shea's could have been there. Yeah. That one.
O'Shea's and Gardner's are both
Yeah, and that one chocolate place in the city that we went to that one time.
Mm-hmm.
They would
Blaine Boring.
Blaine,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even that chocolate place where Donna's 404 Studios used to be.
Yeah, and then we could have had the Morning Grind
Mm-hmm.
and the
The
Right
Right
Cup
Cup
and Flood City
Mm-hmm.
and Classic
That's,
Elements.
I don't know. It'd be really cool.
We should push for that. We should push
We
for
should
a
push
Johnstown Chocolate Coffee Festival.
we'll hit up Grindheart. They usually tend to get things like that done.
Yeah,
They had an
they'll
event
get
this
that
Saturday.
event started.
They had an event this Saturday. Sadly, we couldn't attend because I was
He
doing
was
that
away.
event. I was
I
away.
didn't have a car. So.
Yeah. But we'll definitely, if they do it again, we'll definitely tune in. But yeah, I think it would have been really cool if they did it here. But I feel like the Airbnb and Gateway needed to be over there. I feel like it would be hard to have a pony Airbnb here. Maybe like the richer part of Johnstown. Maybe like my mom could have had like if she no, because her yard's not that big.
It would have to be like past Winburn
Yeah.
or up past like Park Hill and like Mineral Point Vinco and stuff.
Yeah.
People have farms up there.
Yeah, Westmont. Or what's that place called?
Yeah, a little bit past
Maybe
Westmont.
past Westmont. Okay. Yeah. So that would have been kind of hard to do, but yeah, I really enjoy this. And we did shout out the Roots to end the weekend. Mm-hmm. We did get some. Well, I guess to start this weekend, but the
Friday?
end the holiday season of Halloween.
It's
Spooktober.
Christmas time
It's
now.
Christmas time now. We already have our Christmas decorations up. We did get some of the Halloween special drinks at Roots. And what did you think? What'd you get?
I got the Dracula's Kiss, I think is what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what it was in it, but it was sweet and kind of like sour-ish, and it was delicious.
It was. And I got
So good.
purple people eater, and that was really good. It had like a little
That was like
blueberry.
a banana peanut butter kind of thing.
Yeah, it was some blueberry, but really nice, really good drink. Shout out the Roots. Anyway, this time for real. Thank
This
you guys,
time for real.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this podcast, listening. We enjoy talking about it and our experiences. Tune in next week for when I talk about my not solo, but my experience.
Yeah, I'll interview him.
With one of the best days of my life, other than you saying yes and hanging out with you. And thank you for tuning in again. Have a good day.
And a great life and a great weekend.
Bye.